Well, hello. It's been a while.
We're still here.
We're still here. And yes, we are going to go over April's budget, even though it's June, and even though you may not be seeing this video until the end of June or even July. We're going to go over it because this was our last full month of living in Los Angeles, so stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to the Debt Free Millennials channel. I'm your host, Justine. This is my husband, Kyle.
What's up?
And here we talk about all ways to achieve financial confidence, crush debt that leads to more fun and fewer payments. And we actually go over our real income and real expenses every single month. We hide nothing. Come be nosy. Take a look at how much money we earn and how much we spend and save and invest. But first,
The beers.
Is it beer 30?
It is today.
Okay, good. So what are we drinking?
Well, what's fantastic is that the house that we're house sitting in has a beer tap downstairs. It's terrible. I hate it, guys. So this is Negro Modelo, which is a delicious beer. I like it quite well. Had it a lot. If you're not into dark beers, you don't think you are, this is a great introductory to a darker beer. I'm pretty well, I could almost guarantee you're going to like it because it doesn't taste like what you would stereotypically think of a darker beer.
Yeah.
So,
and Negro Modelo just tastes better on tap, in my opinion.
it does.
Okay, cheers. That's nice.
It's nice.
Here's what April looks like.
Okay, so we planned on bringing in 11,000. We actually brought in 13,800 and gave us roughly 1,100 and change left over.
Yeah.
I'll take it. That's pretty good. I am very happy with that.
Yes, so you notice this template is a little bit different than the previous template that I've shown you. So we did some work on adding in the percentages, a little summary chart of how much we spent in different categories, and then down at the bottom you'll see this larger chart. So this is called my simple template. I'm going to be debuting the super template soon. I'm still working on it, but I just want to give you guys an idea of what you could do if you were to maybe lock in this template and purchase it from my website. So anyway, all that to be said, this was our last month fully living in California. It seems like forever ago, but also...
Yeah, so obviously we're doing this from Kansas City, looking at our old budget.
Yep. So kind of wild. Our rent was $43.50, and that's because we ended up going month to month with our property manager. So we were really thankful that we had that as an option, because had we signed on another year-long lease, that would have been kind of crazy to get out of. But it was $43.50. Daycare was $19.95. We paid, I think it was a no sign out. We forgot to sign one of the days, which was an extra $3 charge. So dumb. But we're done with that. And then we did really great on groceries because we
ate everything in the fridge.
Yeah, we ate everything in the fridge and the freezer. And then we paid our car registration.
So, hold on, let's back up. I read a good article about this couple. I don't remember what age group they were in. Doesn't matter because I think it's a great idea and nonetheless. They took January and they tried not to buy food in January so that way they would use everything that was in their freezer, fridge, pantry. So that way they didn't have any food expire or spoil.
Wow.
So I'm like, maybe we should do that in January.
Oh yeah. Well, we do our damp January, so that'll be great. We can't really clear out our alcohol during damp January, but we could certainly clear out our pantry and freezer and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, how many times do you look in there and you're like, oh yeah, I had those popsicles in there for a year.
Yeah, that's true.
Just random things.
Mm-hmm. We only fueled up once in April. That's so crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a full tank. It was only $38.
Yeah, which we'll get to in May's episode because $38 is truly a full tank here in Kansas City.
Yeah, well, we'll save that one.
$288 went to car registration, so our tags expired April 1st, even though we were leaving. Anyway, our car is registered now for California still. It's kind of funny driving around Kansas City and we're the only ones, except for I think twice now. I've seen 2 other cars with California plates on.
Yeah.
One I passed on the highway and I was like, hey, California.
Yeah, the other one was
What's that?
driving through her parents' neighborhood. We were following them into the neighborhood. They had California plates. Had to remember where I was for a second. It was pretty funny.
We kind of blew through the restaurant budget.
Oh, geez. Holy cow. What did we do?
$167. I think because we did a lot of going away work parties with your
Yeah.
co-workers and whatnot. So we went out, and then you went out with them, and then I felt like you were doing a lot of those. Hey, we're gonna go to this bar. Hey, we're gonna go meet up for lunch and do all that.
So what we saved in groceries, we made up for in restaurants.
Basically. And then we spent money out of the shopping fund, no biggie. We spent money out of the Fun Money LA bucket list fund, which is why it's there. So actually the rest of the fun money stuff, we did great. All of these are pretty much sinking funds at this point, except for restaurants.
Okay.
So that looks good. I did note down here that you had a work trip that totaled about $1,100 for April.
Okay.
I don't know if it was one trip or two, for sure one. So I added that in there because Kyle puts a lot of his work trip expenses on our personal card, and then he gets reimbursed directly from his employer. So we treat that reimbursement as income. So we keep it clean. This is income, this is expenses. We also owed the IRS $16.97. This was to California, but we got a refund from our federal return for like $2,200. So ended up being kind of a wash. Well, got a little bit of a return back, which is the first time in history, ladies and gentlemen, since we got married, I think.
Yeah, we've had some huge tax bills in the past.
Yeah.
Anyways, we won't go down that road. It's a long story.
Yeah. Okay, here's what's crazy about this section. This section is going to blow up next month, so be on the lookout for that episode. And you have to watch this in order because it's all going to make sense. The down payment fund in April is $207,989.
How?
That is wild.
What happened?
Oh, we moved a whole bunch of money. I don't know if you remember that. From March's budget, we had something like $3,000 left over, and we're like, ooh, we have a big expense coming up, ... We're moving, and then we put all that money into the account, plus our brokerage account actually earned some money. So yeah, it's over $200,000.
But it leaped. I mean, it was like 180. There was a
No. Oh, I didn't denote it here. Well, as of February, it was 190.
Oh, really? Okay. Well.
So, plus we did the 4,400 plus 5 plus whatever we earned in interest and on the return. So
Sweet.
And the vacation fund in April was about $4,000. And yeah, I mean, we have Stash and Robinhood that you're still kind of playing around with. Quinn's college fund is not $100. I'll give you the total in next month's episode for May because I have the total for her college fund. It's actually gone up quite a bit, which I'm excited about.
You still own my Robinhood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's show them.
I mean, this should really go back to April, right?
Yeah, exactly. So what was it in April? What did we do in March, guys? We didn't like record any of that stuff. Okay, so.
You were using the new template in March, but I think there was an error in it. So you started with a clean slate or something like that.
Okay.
I don't remember.
So 23,000 there. I'm gonna leave Quinn's college fund amount blank. It was sitting at, as of February, 8,500. So I can tell you it's more than that for May, which is exciting. We have $1,100 in change left over.
House. House.
Okay. Does that mean something? We don't know. Or do we? And we're not telling you. Could be something. You'll just have to find out in the next episode. That's all I have to say. How does that sound? Sounds like a cliffhanger. All right, you guys, that is our April budget. Last budget from California. The California era has closed. It's time we say goodbye.
Peace.
It's been real. We love you. But now we're moving into our Midwest era. Midwest coast. Not the same.
It's not.
All right. We'll catch you guys in the next episode.
See ya.
Bye.